Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the London Open of 8th of February. I'm gonna make a live stream dedicated to explain a few things about dollar, the euro, ES, BTC ETH, and also Ethereum BTC. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes. Let me just post this on my Twitter, let's see what happens. Shout out to Pepe Tug Life, Big G, ICT Cousin. Let me just post this on a few places and I'm gonna get going. Okay, let's see. Good morning, good morning. Okay, just to ask you guys, is everything okay with the picture? Do you hear me well? Should I change something in the live stream settings? Just let me know if there's like any issue at all. Okay, everything is okay. Thank you guys. So let's begin. Okay, a few things I want to look at. Okay, so the first thing I want to look at is about the dollar. So what we're having for the dollar, we're having this nice trend line, the third touch of the trend line. We're also having this weekly and the golden pocket. So actually yesterday, right at the New York Open, we tapped this area and we had a very nice rejection from it. Overall, like, the local structure is still intact in my opinion. It hasn't like changed. So locally we're still bullish overall, but like this trend here is still like bearish, so keep that in mind. If we have to summarize this, if the dollar beats 104, in my opinion we can see it to 110. However, if we lose this weekly here, I think we're gonna go sub 100. So keep this in mind. This is a very important support and this is a very important resistance. This is like the most key areas. At the same time that we were in this area, Euro USD, let me just hide a few things here. Euro USD was in this area here. So overall here we have a mini range, and I was talking about this place. And also if we pull a FIB from the overall low to the overall high, and we use the golden pocket, it's right inside of it. So this is a very nice confluence. And to get the exact level, Usually when you're in a situation like this and you want to get the exact level, you just go back into the range and you pull the fixed range. So these are the values that I have. I have put them on a lower time frame so I get the exact ones. Like you see there's a little difference here, but that's because I'm on the 15-minute chart. If I'm using a lower time frame, like the 3-minute or the 5-minute, you get the exact values like this. Overall, what happened inside the Discord, by the way, if you want to join the Discord, check the link, beacons AI/handicapita. I'm gonna post it right now. You want to join, the link is in there. So basically I was talking about this place yesterday. We had the previous month close. Overall in the morning, what happened, tap the monthly open, bounce from it, then there was like option to make a swing failure pattern, however didn't do it. Like you see, it got a little front run, so this was like a big warning sign. Then you come into the value area high of that mini range I showed you, bounce, tap the previous one open, come below into the value area low. And in situations like this, guys, you actually can like scalp this area here. I was actually scalping this. Let me just open my Discord so I can show you the photos what I'm talking about. So overall, this is the situation from yesterday. I had one long in the morning, but then I got stopped out and I figured out I was with the wrong bias. So then essentially when we bounced from the value high, I was looking to short the retrace. Essentially got one short here. Then here we had a mini range. Essentially here we were rejecting the point of control of that mini range. I was short from there as well. And then when we get acceptance into that range, I shorted it again. So overall these trades went very well. Essentially the overall low for yesterday was exactly from the value area low. So if somebody tells you technical analysis doesn't work, show them this, that you can get the exact levels if you know what you're doing. And you know, with experience and with intuition, you gain a much better understanding of how markets work, let me put it that way. And me personally, I really love to trade with confluences with other markets or other assets, let me put it that way. So at the same time, we were in the value area low, DXY was at that weekly level, okay, at the same time. So this was like very, how to say, easy trade, I would say, because the invalidation was very clear once you lose that value area low. So the invalidation would be like probably like 10-15 pips below that, something like this. And essentially from a risk reward perspective, you get a very huge risk reward. And essentially yesterday during the news, what happened during the news, during Mr. Powell's speech, we actually just like did a little liquidity sweep from this at these highs, and essentially come back and test the value area high of that range, and then we get a nice move up as well. Let me just see a few things about the euro on the higher time frame. If you have any questions, guys, please let me know in the comments. So overall, if we pull a fixed range from the start of that like range, you see that the value area low is right here, and also this is a daily level as well. So this is a very like key area, and if we manage to reclaim this, I believe we can have a move up to this area right here, which is this monthly open, and also a weekly level, which is a fresh one. Another thing to take note of is that if we have like the range low here and the range high here, and we consider these deviations, and we use the TR pocket, which is a very well-known strategy, shout out to TR, the deviation pocket is exactly at this area as well. So essentially the theory behind it is you get a deviation, and if you come back above the 0 level, you have a very high probability into coming into that 0.5 level. So we're gonna see how that goes. These are the levels that I'm monitoring for EUR/USD. At the moment, I don't have any planned trades just because we're in no man's land. However, if we get into that key level, maybe I will consider probably getting into a trade, but for now, I'm not interested into opening any new trades on the euro. about ES. This is the situation with ES. Okay, yesterday during the news we get a very nice move up, which is inside the golden pocket. Okay, we run into the golden pocket, then we come back below, make a swing follow pattern of these lows, then we get a nice move up as well, where up to the value area high. So essentially here again we get the exact levels. From a technical perspective, things are like very well. The trading environment yesterday and the day before has been very nice in respect to the levels, to put it that way. Overall on the high time frame for ES, let me just see, I want to use slow scale. Essentially the rejection from this area here was from the speed fan. Okay, so the speed fan, okay, so you can see tap the 6-6 and also make a little failed auction above these highs, so that's reasonable pullback, and currently we're inside that speed fan. So can it go up to that weekly, which is also, let me just delete this, which is also a golden pocket? So if we pull from the overall high to this low, you can see that like the golden pocket from the all-time high is almost lined up with the weekly, and if we pull from the next high, you can see that it's lined up exactly. So this is a very nice area for potential ES shorts. So in my opinion, if ES comes into that area, 4281, 4300, or even make a failed auction above this high, if this happens and DXY is inside that key level that I'm saying, that weekly with the golden pocket, I'm definitely looking for shorts on ES. However, I'm still gonna be looking inside the order flow. I want to see what is going on inside the market. I'm gonna be looking at the volume, I'm gonna be looking at the delta, the open interest. So I think from a technical perspective, things are very clean. We just gotta see what happens for ES and for the euro and for the DXY. Let me just see about the key supports. However, if we lose this low, I don't see much support like until sub 4,000. Okay, yeah, we have this point of control here, but I don't think it's the best level in my opinion, just because we have all these lows here, like you can see. So we gotta make, I don't know, some liquidity run at these lows if we come into that point of control, in my opinion. And also you can see that it's overall like a bullish market structure. So the market structure is still intact. This the same thing applies for BTC, to be honest with you. Like you can see, let me just hide these things. You can see that the overall market structure is still intact. However, when price goes up, you gotta be very cautious. I don't think you want to be getting more and more bullish. Like overall here, even if you miss this move here, and you essentially here you don't have like much options to get in, unless it's like unless you get into the daily open, because it's gonna be a trending day. We have strategies about the daily opens inside the Discord. You want to join, link is in the comments. However, if you missed all these moves, like all these trending days, here you could have entered, and when price is going up, you gotta be very cautious. You don't want to be like getting more bullish or more bearish. You just want to be cautious, because what happens most of the times when you get moves like this, you don't build much support. Like if you look into the key levels, only the key levels, you can see that here you have a daily, here you have a daily, and then your next horizontal support is down here. I'm saying again, horizontal support, not volume support, not mathematical support, just by volume. So you want to be cautious with that. Raging Capital, hi my man, how you doing? You want to be very cautious with this. However, we're still in a range. This is the overall range. What I was saying yesterday inside my Discord, the setups that I have posted, were these ones. Let me just show you guys. Okay, so take a note of the previous week time point of control. The previous week time point of control, when we look into exocharts, previous week time point of control is 23,360. What happened? I also noted the naked session 23398. Overall, I was looking into this as being the biggest resistance, and also overall resistance and support is the daily open at the moment, in my opinion, waiting for action at that area. I have a long from the daily open, and this is the setup that I posted. When we get into this area, let me just move on to the lower time frames. We move into that area and we come back below, little front run of the daily open. Okay, but essentially we were targeting these lows over here. Like essentially my biggest target was this block here. I really like this place. It was like liquidity run, love liquidations. So this was my overall target. Yeah. So about Bitcoin, I think I have very nice clarity about trading Bitcoin. I trade it very well. Essentially at the moment, what I see, to be honest with you, for BTC, let me just move on to let me just go back into the context. We're in a range bounce context at the moment. We're fully range bound. We have this weekly here. Okay, we have this weekly here, which is also a naked point of control. However, I don't think this is like the strongest resistance, and also here we don't have a selling tail, so we have left a pull high here, and this weekly has been front run as well, so keep that in mind. If we look into, let me just show you what I mean. Yeah, I want this template. So essentially, if I zoom out, you can see that here we have a poor low, very clean visual thing, and here we have left a very nice low. So if this is the low, we can be moving up towards probably this naked point of control, or even make a new high on BTC. However, this is not the place where you want to be looking for longs. Also, in today's context, I would add that if we look into the order flow, we're building some bearish divergences. Okay, we're building some bearish divergences. Also, the daily open is above previous day value area, so we can be having a move down, essentially retracing all of yesterday move up. So keep that in mind. I'm not saying this is gonna happen. I'm just saying that you gotta be aware of this. Yeah, because that's a probable scenario, right? If we look into the low time frames, and if we put a fixed range, essentially these are like your values for the smaller range, and if you move below this point and you haven't like acceptance into the value area, it's a very high probability that 80% probability that you rotate into this point of control. Keep that in mind. Also, if you pull the FIP, the golden pocket from the low to the high, it's lined up exactly. And when I was looking into my morning routine, I also noted that we have a naked session point of control there. It's a little bit above, so keep that in mind. This is like 22,982. We left a naked session from Asia at this area, 23,252. So that's an interesting area for me as well. We're gonna see what happens. Essentially, at the moment, you're just building some kind of a bearish divergence, absorption of market longs. Even you can see huge longs aping. It's not preferred. We're gonna see what happens. Let me just see. Anything else on these templates that can be useful? Essentially, if we look into the volume profile, you can see that it's like a totally range bound scenario. Like you have a deviation from the high. I would really like to see a deviation at the lows, to be honest with you. What I mean by that, if we don't have a deviation here, like we did here, if we don't make something like this, we can be looking toward this area. I don't like, it's not the strongest support in my opinion, but gotta be aware of it. We have also a few naked session point of controls, so all the liquidity is like below us. Okay, all the liquidity is below us, but keep in mind we have left a poor high here. I'm saying again, this is not the place you want to be looking for long. Can price continue going up? Can just price move up from here? Yeah, absolutely it can. However, you want to be aware of this, that the scenario that I'm talking about. Here you have aping longs. Yeah, that's a very low time frame, but everything starts from the low time frame, so keep that in mind. You can see that we're getting 40 million, 42 million. Here we're having 45, so this is like absorption of 3 million. If these longs start to get like liquidated to the downside, I can see us having a very fast shift. And also we didn't left much support. So yeah, guys, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. About if Ethereum, I really like this order block right here. I really like it. It's like a very lovely spot in my opinion. We left a nice daily at 1631. So essentially, if you're short from that area at the golden pocket at the monthly, you're still gonna be looking at taking profits at this daily, I would say. This weekly here, you see, I was looking into this weekly a few days ago, like on Monday, Sunday to Monday, but essentially it didn't give the best respect. Yeah, here like respect, but essentially here it got washed, so I'm gonna delete it from my chart. I don't find it useful. And the overall context is still that, as I said, let me just hide a few things. If we look into the monthly time frame, okay, so you see, let me just hide everything so it doesn't distract you. Okay, so on the monthly time frame, you can see we have a monthly here and we have a monthly here. So essentially here it's formed a rejection, backtest, and pull back all the way to the lower monthly. You can see it's been respected to the dollar, so keep that in mind. So essentially, in my opinion, we can be fully range bound between these two monthlies for the next few months. I think this would be a painful scenario for both sides. However, we're having continuous pushes. Sorry about that. We're having continuous pushes into that monthly level. So I don't know. However, I don't like this consolidation. The reason I don't like it, because it's moving upwards. So essentially, when you're having this kind of scenario, you're not leaving a lot of space for new buyers to come in and push price higher. You're not giving this opportunity. If, however, the consolidation was a bit of a lower spiral, like this kind of thing, I would be a bit more bullish, I would say. I'm neutral, like I'm not neither bullish, I'm not neither bearish. I'm just saying that if you're having this kind of consolidation below resistance, it's giving more opportunities for new buyers to come in and also new shorts coming in, which can fuel a nice move to the upside. I hope this explains it. This is a parallel channel. Essentially, just trade the range until it breaks. That's not useful at the moment. So guys, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. We actually might have a little move on the live stream. Let's see. Okay, let me see on the TR template. If you have any questions, guys, or you want me to view something, please write a comment. I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah, as I was saying, these longs that coming in right now, in my opinion, are a bit stupid. You can see right here you have a huge, oh, look at this. The bullish divergence just got built up, like from this high to this high, so essentially just building this bullish dip. Huge increase in the open interest in this candle, this candle, this candle. All been like delta longs, like market longs. Yeah. We can be getting the move right now on the live stream. In my opinion, we can have a nice move to the downside, but let's see. However, I said, as I said, take a look into this. The naked session point from London, Asia. Sorry about that, Asia. So at this naked session we're having the view up and the daily open lining up as well. Just I want to take a look at the pivots. Yeah, all the pivots are to the downside. Oh, we're having the, oh, that stopped, okay. Yeah, we're having all the pivots at the downside, so can they act as a support? Yeah. But usually the pivots are like a magnet for price. Let me just see something else as well. Yeah, we have the pivot there as well. These are the woody pivots. So yeah, if we look into the order flow once more, essentially you can be, look at this, okay? Huge bearish absorption, which is essentially building up. So it's not only this area. You can be viewing this, essentially if price move up to the view up, and the next session you're gonna be having bearish absorption at the view up from the overall high, which has a selling tail, and it's a legit high for now. Like, you're having a huge increase in the open interest, like here, 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 here. However, price hasn't moved, and all this is just longs, okay? Longs, 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 and price is not moving. Shorts have been kind of stopped out and flat, so you have an environment which can cause price to roll over, because if you start liquidating these longs, this pivot and the value area high, I know a lot of people are gonna be viewing this as a kind of a SR flip, okay? Yeah, resistance, support. Yeah, you can be viewing this as that, but you're having the environment which is probably not gonna allow price to hold stable at this area. Okay. So keep this in mind. Let me just put on my view up. Having a short entry from 24,197. well, price is here, you have shorted here, like I think the obvious answer is that's been a good short. Okay, one long from 22,580, 22,580. Well, if you short from here and long from here, I think the answer is obvious. Like, I don't think you need me. I don't think you need me to tell you this. Oh yeah, about Ethereum BTC, okay. Let me just check something about Ethereum USD. You can see that here it made a swing failure pattern of this high. And Ethereum BTC is like rejecting from this golden pocket. So if Ethereum USD, sorry, if Ethereum BTC has moved down, and if BTC has moved down, essentially, let me just do my calculations. So 3%, 3% and 1% maybe. Yeah, it's given the context to come back, to come into that area. Like, considering the current state as a percentage wise, if BTC starts to move down, just hide this, BTC starts to move down into that area, probably Ethereum USD is gonna move down as well. Keep that in mind. So essentially, if you want to be looking into a trade, the invalidation is very clear in my opinion. Like, this is a high possibility trade if BTC starts to move down. So keep that in mind. Guys, if you want me to view any asset or to talk about something else, because you know, I told you about DXY, okay, told you about the Euro, ES, and BTC and ETH. So if you want me to view something that you're interested in having more information, just let me know. I'm gonna take a look at it, we're gonna discuss it. And also the high on ETH is like psychological 1700, like a little front run, 6999. So keep this in mind. Yeah, something like this. You can see this like a very nice SR level as well. And this area here has been a very nice SR level as well. Like you see the wick here, coming again. Essentially failed auction, golden pocket. That's a legit rejection in my opinion. We just need to see Bitcoin moving down and it's gonna drag everything down with it. So keep this in your minds. Dot. The USD pair or the BTC pair? Yeah, we can look at Tesla gold silver. Yeah, we can take a look at it. .USDT, okay, let's see. I haven't looked into this in such a long time. Okay, so you can see the daily level here is all the way from July. So let me just see. Dot. I haven't been trading this for a long time. Well, I think you can have a little bit more upside, in my opinion. But I'm just saying, like, because of a quick look, okay? I'm just saying a quick opinion. I'm not saying anything. Essentially, we're having the context of potential reversal of the overall trend. Like you see here, tap the point of control, then you move up, and then you climb. You get above this weekly, get above the value high, come back into the value low of this previous range, back test it, point of control, essentially like be range bound about it. Usually that's what happens with high time frame point of controls. The first times when you try to break it, you're just like chopping around it, okay? So essentially you just move up and kind of back test it. So it's, I'm not saying it's, I'm thinking that just by this quick look, I think you're in a no man's land. That's my opinion about it. But that's a very quick opinion. I'm just saying that I don't usually trade DOT, so I'm not the biggest expert for DOT. I can't tell you. I can't tell you the. I don't want to give you any misleading information. I'm not a person that is gonna lie to you or like give you any fake information. That's what I think. That's my opinion about it. Now let's take a look at Tesla. As I said, when you have a previous range and you want to get the exact level, pull the fixed range. Essentially, in my opinion, it's fighting with this weekly at the moment. Just see on the daily. Essentially, for Tesla, in my opinion, you want to be looking into this parallel channel, the high time frame. However, if it comes back inside of it, then I will be looking to continue to trade this parallel channel. However, keep in mind that if you lose this low here, you can be continuing down lower to the golden pocket in the monthly. And about gold, quick look into gold. In my opinion, gold can well, it depends on the DXY. It depends on the DXY. Okay, it depends on the DXY, because if DXY goes down, let me just fix this. Okay, so here's the story. If DXY goes down to that weekly and the golden pocket, gold can go higher. Like, it's inversely correlated, and in my opinion about gold is that that's a good high. You can be looking to get, if you're looking for a short trade, you're gonna be looking at some kind of a backtest. In my opinion, that daily is crucial. So that's what I'm looking for. A potential backtest of this daily and probably a continuation. Yeah, that's my opinion about it. Silver, I used to look at silver, but I'm not taking a look at it anymore. Just because when you look at so many assets, it's not the best thing to do, but it's on a very key level support, to put it that way. Like, you have this golden pocket, reject, come back into the daily. Yeah, well, silver, like, it's on a key level. If you break this, it's not gonna be looking bullish, does it? I just don't trade silver anymore. The things that I'm mostly focused on is BTC, ETH, and ES. That's what I'm focused on. These are my main three. This is, my opinion, my favorite pairs to trade, and sometimes I trade the euro when I see clarity inside of it. So yesterday I had very nice clarity about it. As I said, the setups that I posted, the setups that I have taken, and also all the heads up that I have given. Let me just open it. So this, I had one long from over here. I got stopped out of it. Doesn't matter, because everything that I lost literally made like 1/3. Essentially, let me put it that way. If I have lost 0.5% here on the long, I have made 4 or 5% from these 3 short trades. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, I trade these pairs when I see clarity. Just take a look at the order flow, what's going on. Yeah, you just keep building these bearish divergence. Essentially, in my opinion, it's gonna play out nicely. However, that's my opinion, it's not financial advice. See the increase in open interest, but price is not moving. My opinion on ICT trading, I think ICT is a G. Shout out to Pepe Tsaglaev, his cousin, Big G. Shout out to Pepe. ICT is a G. I think his trading methods are like fully legit. I think he is absolutely a G. I think the things work, like smart money concepts. Even me, I use them. I haven't been to ICT education at all. Like, I don't know what the guy is talking about in details. I have took a brief look at it, but not something in details. In my opinion, his things work. In my opinion, a lot of people are trying to learn from him, and they're actually making money. So in my opinion, as long as you're making money with something, it works. Like, I know people that make money with full, I'm not gonna give let me put that way. I know people that make money with EMAs and Bollinger Bands. Like, if you know what you're looking for and you have a developed strategy and you have an edge, good risk management, you can make money with anything. It doesn't matter what it is. But in my opinion, the highest edge you can have is looking inside the order flow and using different type of levels. So when I open the, let's say, the BTC chart, you can see that I'm using horizontal levels, mathematical levels, and volume levels. This is my edge. This is the 3 or 4 different things that I'm using. This is the thing that is giving me advantage against the other participants in the market. I hope that explains it well. If you have any questions regarding this, please let me know. I just received on my email something crazy. Anyway, administration fee regarding traffic tickets. So I've been speeding. Please pay the final amount. Anyway, that's a different topic. It's not for the live stream. Don't drive fast. Let's see what's going on. I hope that's the only ticket that I have, because I was speeding a lot. Well, yeah, guys, I think that's it for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Let me know about it. I wish you all the best. Have wisdom. If you have any friends, please share the live stream with them. I'm just beginning with my YouTube series. We're gonna create something great. We're gonna create the best community ever. Currently, I am in a very nice talk with first the fam, which is a very nice community trading based on ICT. Then I'm talking with Pepe Tug Life. Pepe Tug, this is the cousin of ICT. We're being in very nice touch with him. Shout out to Pepe, he's a G. So we're gonna create something great. We're gonna create something that is gonna unite people and is gonna be sharing ideas. So imagine you're trading, let's say, the same strategy that another, let's say, 100 people are trading. You're in the same room with them. You talk about the strategy. You talk about how you're gonna make money. You talk about the things that you see inside the chart, and you're gonna see different things because you're different people. But even though you're trading the same strategy, you can see different things, and that's the best thing about it. When you talk about these things, you calibrate yourself, and you get the best. So in my opinion, I wish you all the wisdom, guys. Stay healthy. God bless. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask them, because otherwise I'm just gonna end the stream. So now's the time. If you have any questions, let me know. This Formula Bulgarian team. There is a Bulgarian squad. You can follow Joker. You can follow his things. We've been very nice touch. Respect to him. We respect each other. We're very close friends. My idea is to form English team, not Bulgarian one. I've already done that. I want to get to new heights. I want to create new things. I want to get to the next steps. So if you want to be educated in Bulgarian, yeah, you can follow him. You can be part of him. So that's everything for now, guys. I wish you a great day. Take care and bye bye. Thank you for following me. Appreciate it. Bye bye.